Hey everyone, thanks for getting involved. It's your boy, Seafoam Soldier, and your girl.
Sister, just please don't call me your girl.
Your girl.
I'm
your
that
YouTube's
girl.
Your YouTube sweetheart.
God.
Yeah, so we just watched the first episode of season 9. It's early in the morning. You've heard this already. Yes, the stream's just starting. Exactly, that's what we're going for. So yeah, so we were just saying that the first episode, I mean, there are really awesome parts to it, but there are also parts which were disappointing.
Yes, it felt too short, and as I was saying, it doesn't feel like an episode if we don't have, the runway and RuPaul and drag, lip sync.
Yeah, you know what it is as well. I was just thinking. So I think it's very different because we just come off of All Stars, where they included like the untucked bit, like a little bit of the untucked in the actual episode, and like the bit after untucked. I know, like they sort of included so much more of the later parts of the episode, whereas this was the opposite. It had literally nothing, like no later part at all. So it's like it's gone from one extreme to the other. I think that made it more noticeable, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, you'll pick it up for sure, and we will see RuPaul in drag. I mean,
do you think?
I just miss her so much.
We all know RuPaul hates being in drag.
No, because in the teaser, in the trailer, she was in drag.
Yeah, it was really strange, especially you'd think because Gaga's there that she would want to, like elevate the whole thing up another level, wouldn't it? If she was in drag as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the second episode. And I'm really excited about the queens.
That was the main thing. We got so much time. I felt like because we had the episode was the same length as a normal episode. Or, the first one's sometimes longer. So it's a shame it wasn't a longer one. But comparing it to the same length as normal episodes, I feel like we got a lot more time to know all the queens.
Yeah.
I suppose that's a big advantage of this format.
Yeah. I mean, I remember every single queen. And they all seem like they have... big personalities and stuff. There's no like filler bitch, if you know.
No, you're completely right. Exactly. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I think there's one filler bitch.
Oh.
I think you know who I'm going to say. Sorry, I was just getting a chat there.
RuPaul.
RuPaul win this one. Yeah, to be honest, what's she doing there? She does not fit in.
Don't you talk about
stuck
my
out
mother
like
this.
And the one thing I noticed as well. So I watched like frantically. I've been super busy recently preparing a Kickstarter for this little series, Cami Critters. Cami drop coming to Kickstarter soon. I'll put a link in the description when it's live. If you guys can support the Thunderclap campaign, that would really help me out. But anyway, sorry, tangent. I'm super busy, so I caught up on all the YouTube drag videos yesterday, like frantically. And I watched all the carpool, not karaoke, whatever you want to call it, like RuPaul drives. I think that's what it's called. And one thing I noticed, so it was a shame because I tried to avoid like. I know the first 50 entrance looks, but I just realised the carpool thing, like it must have been filmed straight after the entrance, because they're all just wearing their entrance looks. So I've seen them all already, and even RuPaul was wearing the same suit and everything. So I thought that was quite interesting.
He wears now, apparently.
I know, but like literally, so it must have been filmed literally exactly like straight after the Meet the Queens, which is a really good time to do it because I know, like it's obviously fresh. No one has RuPaul has no preconceptions of anyone. I guess it would affect I think it's important to say. So I think it would affect the way his comments throughout the rest of the episode because he literally had that one-on-one time in the car with them in between their entrances and the final of the first episode.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but then again, I suppose during the critiques, RuPaul didn't really say anything. RuPaul didn't really say anything too controversial, I suppose.
No. I want to know who you think is filler bitch.
You say who you think is, and I'll say who I think is.
I said.
Seriously,
I don't
James
think...
Mansfield.
Yeah,
no apologies. Stand by completely. Also, in the carpool thing as well, her wig, so she's wearing the same entrance look. Her wig was like right at the back of her head. You could see like her guy hairline underneath it, like poking out.
I mean, I'm no one to talk about hair right now. But if I had a front lace wig, it'd be a different story. I'd be rocking that shit and it'd be glued to my head.
Glued to filth, literally. So your readers are saying that it would be weird if RuPaul was in drag for the pageant show. I suppose like the reunions is sort of a bit like a pageant show, and he's in drag for that, and that's okay.
I know what he was going for. He was, because in the pageant, like the presenter, the host is not wearing, he's not in drag and stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like they should have done a shorter sort of challenge, and because I feel like it could have just been like a Gaga thing, not the the one from me, like represent your own stage kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then do a runway. I mean, do a runway. We're here for the
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I suppose you could say it was a runway, but it's similar to like I think it was season 6 with Violet or 7. Violet 7, right?
Violet
Chucky.
7.
Yeah, so they did the runway at the beginning of that, for example.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, because although it is technically a runway, it felt very different to the end runway.
Yeah. No, there's no like. Dun,
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
dun, dun.
Like the production values and everything. Yeah, I agree. The does. So people are agreeing about James, which is good. She does seem scared. No, because I feel like it was no, not like that. But it was controversial because when I said in my reaction to Meet the Queens, I think in our discussion as well, we were just like, look, she's a bit of a wreck, which is it's harsh, but like
I feel so bad.
I know, but she's not ready for the competition. I don't think she ever will be. I don't know.
I don't think she feels. I think she feels really nervous. She is clearly a little bit like anxious and stuff, like naturally. She's like,
this is super harsh, and I think but she's not got the talent for it.
Oh, babe.
She might develop it, but the whole reason we're doing this is to like talk objectively about the queens. I don't think that's it. Because she's a comedy queen and she's not funny. And like that's the thing. So what I was going to say is a couple of people commented on the video saying, "Oh, James is playing a character," and it's like I get that, but the character is not funny or endearing or polished. Super harsh, but right. Like what evidence have we got to the contrary?
Damn boy, it's gonna read this and cry forever.
I know. I feel bad, but like it's just.
It doesn't. We don't matter.
No,
he
true.
matters more than us. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly right. It was a very good point. Yeah, very good point. It's just my opinion,
Really small man.
Seafoam soldiers fucked up drag. Oh, never mind. Thought I was looking pretty polished today. Hey, Mag, you're right. Yeah, and also Jamie saying that, why did James make Gaga sleepy as well?
Yeah, that was weird.
Because like he completely missed the point. Like that, when I saw the image like of Gaga, I'm like, oh, that's super cool. Like it's really couture or whatever, and like the hair looks super cool. And like why did I think James was really reaching with that one? Hashtag choices faux show.
Yeah, no, the hair was a mess.
As Gia said, maybe it's just not for her. Genuinely.
If it's not like giving, maybe it's just not for her.
Fair, more than fair.
It's not nice.
But we're jumping. We're jumping forward. Okay. Should we start from the beginning? I've got so many notes, literally like 20 pages. I ruined your whole pad.
Finish my pad.
I forgot to bring around a pad of paper. Right. So, okay. Oh yeah, I thought it was funny. Sorry, I've written down a lot. Oh, hey, then you're right.
Like he can read.
I was saying, I might need you to read this for me. But I like the opening shot where it showed like the kind of RuPaul in the corner.
I know.
That's exactly what I would do.
They probably got it from like the wax museum. Yeah.
But why is it gone? Surely it'll still be there after the Emmy.
They borrowed it.
Maybe. Fair dues. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, she couldn't even use the puppet. So back to James. She couldn't even use the puppet properly.
The what?
Maybe we should talk about when she walks in. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about when she walks in.
Let's focus.
So Peppermint. So we saw so many looks from all the queens this episode. My memory's shit already, but I need to try and remember, like, picture in my head, like the entrance look compared to like
if the first look and the second look. Then it doesn't.
Exactly. Well, that's what I wrote. I wrote Peppermint meh. Right?
Yeah, the look was okay.
Okay, and I thought Valentina looks good. She looked good. She always looks gorgeous. That's something she's got that like locked down. 10
months that bitch's been doing drag and she looks that good. That is bullshit. I'm gonna call her on it. That's bullshit.
You think?
No, it's probably true.
She's very talented. To be able to do that is amazing. But it's what I said again in the Meet the Queens. I think she made a whole childlike thing makes me really uncomfortable. Like I think at the end of the Meet the Queen, she's like, "I'm just a little girl" or something like that. It's just super creepy. And she said something else similar during her entrance just now in this episode. I can't remember what it was now. But again, like she just acts very childlike. Like I don't know. It just makes me very uncomfortable.
Like a bitchy child. That's just her persona. It's okay.
But I'm not into it. It makes me feel
because you're not attracted
uncomfortable.
to children. Thank God.
Especially children who like are dragged up to the hilt as like a sexy woman. I don't know.
Pageant children.
Exactly, like pageant children.
No, she does not look like a pageant child.
No, she doesn't. She looks. Yeah, exactly. But it's like I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like her personality doesn't mesh with her look for me personally.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Ines is saying that Valentina's been doing drag for longer than 10 months. But then Jamie's saying she's only been performing for 10 months.
Maybe when
but she's been in looks for longer than that. Okay. So that makes sense. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's probably like an Instagram like makeup artist or something like that beforehand.
She started playing with it.
She's one of the kids.
She's only been like going out in drag for 10 months.
Yeah. Fair dues.
That's fair dues. You gotta do it at home first.
But also, you're right about the bitchy thing as well. Like, what's the comment she says? Oh, the round thing to Eureka. And I think she was trying for shade, potentially, so I'm not taking it to heart too much. But but to me, it came across as like a sign that she's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think she was trying to be funny, like shady funny, but because she's really pretty, the girls are like, bitch.
No, I think it's about delivery. It's the way you deliver a line, and she seemed like she was just, I don't know.
But I don't think she's mean. She was just like,
no, I don't think she was
trying
mean.
to be shady, trying to be.
I think she had potential to be mean. I'd be interested to see how she unfolds throughout the season, sort of thing. But at the moment, I'm not taking.
She would retract if someone actually attacked her.
I agree. She seems
with
a bit.
Knife.
Seems confident in certain aspects, but fragile in others.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I don't think she's doing child though. I think she's doing the pin-up thing is very kind of.
No. But look, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. It's like what's the word? Like a juxtaposition. So like the look is like beautiful, gorgeous, Latina. Like she's got that nailed eyebrows.
I'm saying personality-wise.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, she's just doing like a pin-up and like.
No, it's not coming up pin-up to me. No, she's not. She's doing childlike. She's not doing pin-up at all. Because pin-ups are like quite overtly sexual.
I mean, I've been wrong once before. Or twice. So.
What do you guys think then? Do you agree with me about the childlike thing, or do you think it's more it's working? It's more of like a pin-up thing, and she's figured it out. And I don't know. Maybe it's just obviously this is just our opinion. So let us know what you think.
They're wrong.
Well, we'll see. So I was a little bit harsh on Eureka in the promo, but this episode generally
fat people.
That's my main MO is like any fat person, they're getting shot. No, not at all. No, my thing was I didn't like in the promo that Eureka went on about being the big girl, and like she said big girl about 20 times. Like that put me off a little bit. I'm like, I need to see more than that. Like you're more than that. But this episode showed that. Like I think she
has a big personality, and she kind of demands like she's the center of attention unintentionally.
Yeah.
Not just because she's round and big. Nothing wrong with being round and
big.
No,
true that. But
she's like she comes.
That's the thing. She looked beautiful.
Yeah.
I loved her entrance look. I loved the colors. I thought she looked beautiful. Good shape. Like good makeup. Like everything. I was just really impressed with it.
Yeah. She's definitely not a filler bitch. She's there.
Definitely not. Yeah, for sure. The only thing I'd say though, and again, I know people hate comparing queens to previous queens, but I was getting like intense Ginger Minj vibes from. I'm not saying she's copying Ginger Minj, obviously, it's just from like a similar part of America, but she's playing up to that cold country, back alley swamp thing in exactly the same way Ginger did, literally like a season or two, or last season and 2 seasons before that, All Stars 2 and season 7. Okay. So like it's literally the exact same shtick. Like obviously she's a different person, but it's just interesting that they have 2 girls so close together that are playing up to the exact same, like playing the same cards. Big girl from the swamp, from the bayou, swampy big girls. Hashtag swampy big girls.
Swampybiggirls.com.
Exactly. 100% would be the stars.
I think she was maybe trying for an Alyssa Coco thing with the other
Trinity
girl as well, Trinity.
Oh, we need to talk about Trinity.
Okay.
But we'll go on to her in a minute. So, okay, Charlie. I thought Charlie's outfit was super cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Like it had the hanging glasses. Was it like necklace? I thought that was really cool. Like it was chic and like trendy and like she comes across. I think she consciously does it, but it's working. I think she tries to be very young with her fashion and her looks and stuff, but she pulls it off. Like it works really well.
She's gorgeous.
Like, I wouldn't have thought to do something like that. I'm not like obviously I'm not trying to jump in, but for her, someone of that age to be like on it enough to think to do a look like that.
Yeah, because I think she knows.
She's sinister. So
she's in the trend. She's not like, she doesn't come across as like, oh, I'm old trying to be young.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. She's just generally.
I think that's so hard for it not to come across as like desperate, but it really doesn't with her at all. It really doesn't
to her.
Just really natural, which is cool. Also I thought like again I've watched some of Charlie's. I've watched quite a few of her YouTube videos now, and I haven't really clicked with any of her comedy YouTube stuff. I don't necessarily think I think just personally it's just not necessarily for me maybe, but I felt especially, so I was quite surprised by how like charming and like nice and like warm and funny she came across this episode. I really liked her personality as well.
Oh, okay. I feel like I'm not that close yet, but
Really? I like her jokes and stuff. Like I felt like what I really respected is she was putting everyone at ease at the beginning. Like she's making like really light jokes and like you're getting people talking and like.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, that's true. I think she's just she seems really nice.
ABC says you look a bit like Selena Gomez.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Is it the Batman onesie?
Me, Selena.
I think it's a Batman onesie.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a bit controversial, and I maybe should be saying this, but like Farah. Sorry, wait 1 sec. How did you watch the episode? Episode 1, what channel? Oh, Netflix.
Netflix.
It's out on the UK, so normally we'd download it, torrent it, which is a bit of a nightmare. You have to wait for like an HD version, but it's out. Came out on Netflix. Like I thought it'd be like maybe this evening, but straight away. So literally woke up, like drove straight here, watched it. Like that's literally what's happened. Yeah. So Farah. Sorry.
Marn.
Right. This is like I got butterflies like with her entrance look. Like I felt nervous. Like. As if someone I was attracted to, as if I encountered someone I was attracted to. Like, so,
you
like,
got a bonus for your tip.
No, it's more than that.
Erection.
It was like a stomach erection.
What? That's what I get when I eat Domino's.
I feel like if I met her, I think she's the only queen. If I met met her in drag, that I would get like really nervous in like a fancy butterfly sort of way.
Oh, gross.
I know, right?
That's so gross.
I know. I'm like, I don't know.
She's tiny. I can destroy her.
Are you really genuinely would? And she'd love it.
Yeah.
She'd be bang into that.
I'm into it.
But I don't know. Like she's just so beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Like stunning. Like gorgeous. I don't know. Like actually by far the fishiest queen we've had.
In and out of drag.
Like
she is tiny.
Yeah, but like she is, yeah, for sure. But like, everyone always said Courtney looked fishy. I never really agreed with that personally. I could see why people would say, but I didn't think she was that fishy. But like Farah, like 1,000,000% fish. Not even just that, just beautiful. And like her personality as well is like people. We've been chatting about Valentina, about the innocency and everything, and she's insanely pretty. Yeah, we're chatting about Valentina and the innocence thing. I feel like Farah is the right side of that. Like Pheromone is like very. Despite the name and despite her saying she's a whore, she's like came across as very innocent and very like I think even Nina or someone said it, like Shea said it. Like she's very endearing and she really is like
the way that she.
Yeah, but like it wasn't just that throughout the whole episode. Like I just felt like she was really sweet and like although she's so pretty, I would still like to like hang out and talk to her and stuff. She seems like approachable, which again I think is really rare for girls that pretty.
Yeah.
To be like so sort of.
I don't know if she's that approachable.
Why is that?
I'm
what are you
not
saying?
attracted to her. I think
she's
she's gorgeous, but it's like I need a bit of stank, just a tiny bit of stank. I don't know. I think she can be really good.
That's the thing, but like, it's not about I suppose like putting personal attraction to one side or whatever. Like you can't deny that she's like.
No, it's not. But just like she doesn't intrigue me yet.
Seriously?
No.
I thought her looks are amazing, her personality. I know, like I like everything about her. Okay.
I want to see what else she has to show.
He was just saying Drag Race is trending #1 on Twitter.
Really?
That's awesome, right?
Oh
we're part of the mainstream now, yo. Cool. Okay, let's move on. Oh, I left a blank page. You're welcome.
Oh,
thanks. Okay. Right. I'm gonna ask you first before saying my view. What did you think of Sasha's entrance?
Sasha?
Yeah.
It was something. No, I think she looked gorgeous. I think she's gonna bring a little bit of the weirdness and the shouting. She just wanted to make an impression. Maybe it wasn't the right one, but I don't know. I think she's gonna be amazing.
See, I feel like I don't know how to phrase it necessarily because I don't come across as a hateful bitch because like, I do think she's super talented and she's potentially really cool. But I feel like, especially with the entrance, she was maybe trying too hard to be weird. She's coming to me it seemed like she's thinking, oh, what's the way I can be weird and like get some attention, and it was just awkward.
She was trying to be true to herself. Like she is an odd queen and she does that kind of thing and she does. She's very theatrical, and
that's the thing I wrote down, like super theatrical.
The only reason why it was awkward is because the other girls didn't get it.
Yeah, and also I think it's the way it's edited as well. Like it was, I don't think there's necessarily that shady music, but like the way it was edited to make it's made to seem
obviously
awkward.
like a bit awkward about it, and then it got awkward.
No, but I think I was thinking this while I was watching. I don't think it was just the girls in the editing. I feel like maybe she didn't commit to like the screen properly. It seemed a bit weak. I don't know. It was just a bit. It was a bit like. It was something. If you watched it again, I think you could see. Like it's just a bit. I don't know. What do you guys think? Also, Sinister saying is the Jughead crown thing going to be in every look. Crown a lot.
I've seen her without it.
I've seen her without as well, so I'm guessing it will be, but I'm guessing it'll be a staple at the same time. Maybe it gets to the point where Michelle will be like,
Meet the Queen,
take that crown off. Yeah, I suppose so. Also, I've noticed as well she wears a lot of ostrich feathers, and I know they're ostrich feathers because of Raja's fashion review.
It's all about the ostrich feathers.
She loves the ostrich feather. That's the thing. I don't still. It's strange because normally this sort of queen would really appeal to me, but I'm just not sold yet, both in terms of looks and in terms of personality.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm interested. Like I'm hoping that she'll win me round, sort of thing. Not what she needs to do. Actually, you do. That should be your main goal in life, Sasha.
Yes.
But yeah. But so far, I'm just a bit like I wouldn't mind if she left this episode at the moment. Well, I want to see.
She did so well.
I don't know. We'll move on to other looks in a bit, I guess. Okay.
Let's see.
Alex. So, what do you think of Alexis?
So far, Alexis for me is. I thought she would shine more. Sort of mid.
Yeah, I saw. Sorry, Hayden just pointed out. I know that I saw on the carpool thing that I was going to tell you this, but I forgot. That I think that's really cool. Sasha is a bald queen because her mum had cancer and lost all her hair, and then they talked about it, and she convinced her mum to not wear a wig and just own like the baldness.
Yeah,
I think that's super cool. So it's an homage to her mum, which I think is like super sweet and super cool. So yeah, I love that aspect. That's I think there's like so many positive points to Sasha. So I know I really do want to like her. So I was a bit
really pretty.
I was a bit. She is. Her makeup's great. Her makeup skills are amazing, and obviously she's like very avant-garde. And she has like strong concepts and everything like that in her mind. That's the thing. I really wanted to love her this episode, and I didn't get there yet, but I'm hoping I'll get there soonish. Okay. But sorry, Alexis. So you were expecting more from Alexis?
Yeah. I mean, are we talking challenges? Yeah.
No, just purely entrance.
She looked good. I don't really remember much of what
she was like the purple fantasy. It was like violet.
I liked the wig, but
it was nowhere near as strong as her Meet the Queens look.
Yeah, she felt a bit middle for this one. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I think it was pretty good, but nothing amazing.
Nothing amazing. Yeah.
The contacts put me off as well. She wore like I like those style of contacts, but I don't know. I think they were too intense for the look, maybe.
Okay.
But it's just that's just a minor gripe. What do you think of Shay is?
Shay Coulee.
Shay, sorry. Shay.
Shay. I think she was a bit rough in the entrance.
I felt very rough. I was really surprised, especially after how polished she came across in the Queens.
Her makeup was really rough.
But I noticed that again in the carpool thing. So like she looked super rough in the car again, broad daylight. Like it was just like her makeup was so heavy.
Not every queen can do this.
It's strange. It was like Trixie makeup. Darling. It was strange. It's strange because it was Trixie makeup, but like with no reference to it. Like Trixie's whole thing was when she was on Drag Race was her makeup, right? She
wasn't trying to do Trixie makeup.
I know that's what I mean, but it came across as Trixie makeup. But she didn't like allude to it in any way. She's like, oh, this is just I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Do it. No, she's wrong. When the queens start in the show, they don't really realize like Insta drag, there's like going out drag, and then there's television drag. Like the makeup looks very different on camera with those lights. And yeah, I think some queens will need to adjust a little bit, especially the queens who have quite bad like skin.
I know who you're talking about.
We have 3 actually. Shay doesn't have great skin.
Yeah, that's true.
Aja doesn't have great skin.
No.
And there was someone else, I think.
We'll move on to Aja. Let's talk about Aja now then. No, wait, let's finish on Shay first. So, yeah, I felt like she was a bit of a mess generally with her entrance look.
She was funnier than I thought. Though.
Exactly. I would say I really like her personality.
Yeah.
I thought she was really likable, really endearing. I think she made some good jokes. I think I've written it down later on, but like I had like a Jean Bonnet reference. Like,
I love the Jean
Too soon, but I was here for it. It was really casual as well.
Too soon, right on time.
Yeah, exactly. Right on time. But okay, let's just move on to skip a couple. We'll go back, but move on to Arjun because it relates to what we're talking about. So I was thinking about this as well. Obviously, she doesn't have great skin, which is no negativity
No, you
against
have
her.
to deal with it.
But I was looking past that, and like it wasn't. I'm sure she could work on her makeup to disguise that more if she wanted to. But I was looking at her eyes and stuff, like her eye makeup, stuff which wasn't related to the quality of her skin, and it just wasn't. It was quite messy, like compared to a few looks. Like I think the fashion photo review and like her Meet the Queen, she looks so polished.
Yeah,
like all the looks from her this episode. We'll move on to the other ones later, but she just looked surprisingly messy. Like I really thought she'd be polished. But
yeah,
I didn't think she was at all, really, to be honest.
And I didn't see, she does the freckles and stuff. You couldn't even tell. Like it was just
yeah, exactly. She like it has like a signature thing. One thing I do love
was rough. I can see, like I can just picture her watching herself and saying, "Shit, my makeup looks rough." It just didn't work.
Yeah.
I know she can do better. I think she needs to adjust because the cameras really make it look a bit rough.
Yeah, but I suppose surely if you, maybe people wouldn't think to do it, but if you're going on a drag race, you would record yourself in HD in drag in different lighting scenarios probably, and then look back and then edit it based on that. Edit your look based on that.
That's a good point.
I mean, surely it just seems like the normal thing to. So MJJ at D, I've been meaning to read this, but we've been chatting. This comment's right. So I was trying to think in my head that you've got it right. It's Alaska and All Stars 2 who did the scream when she walked in, right? Like the alien scream thing. That's All Stars 2, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
That's something, but she did that perfectly. Like that's how it should have been done. Like Alaska really committed to it, and it was all weird and looked like matched the scream, and it was just all. Obviously, I'm not saying Sasha, because obviously Sasha wouldn't have seen All Stars 2. So I'm just saying, like they both went for the same sort of entrance, and Alaska's was executed flawlessly, and Sasha's was executed. Like if you watch them both back to back, I think it would be.
Compare.
No, it's not. I'm not. But I think it's fair because it's like quite a ballsy thing to do, and I felt like Sasha's fell flat, and I feel like
it did fell.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. It did fall flat, right? Especially so say you put them both next to each other, you'd see like how one done right and one done wrong.
Yeah, it's just a shame because like if she was better known by the girls, they get it.
I was getting princess vibes from her in terms of not in terms of looks or anything like that, because I know they're both bald, but in terms of personality and that like it seems like something's missing, like some confidence is missing.
Confidence? I think there's a lot of confidence there.
No, I think it's false confidence or confidence maybe in certain areas. I don't know. It's really hard to explain.
I don't know.
Well, let us know what you think, guys. So, right, who are we on now? Trinity. I've written down Kardashian ...
Wait.
Not that I can talk about her ass.
What, Trinity?
Yeah, because she's like, I went from pancake to Kardashian.
Right.
Like, as someone who's firmly in the pancake section, I can't talk, but like, that was not Kardashian levels. That was
your
like.
Ass is negative.
It goes in. I've got an innie. But she did not. That was not Kardashian level ass.
That was a great body.
I'm not saying it wasn't a great body.
Better than Kardashian. Fuck that.
What? Her ass was a big.
Kardashian is way too exaggerated.
That's what I'm saying. But my whole point is that was her reference. She's saying I got this massive ass now. It's like you don't.
It was just a
reference.
Normal. I think you're getting caught up in like a joke.
It wasn't a good joke.
Okay, fair. No, it wasn't a good joke.
All right, fine. That's what I wanted.
She has an amazing, amazing body and a very, very weird face. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, that's what I wrote down.
IJS.
I wrote down that it's gonna be. I said, look, it's gonna be hard not to prejudge her because she has like a full-on bitch face. It's not even resting bitch face. It's just, I guess, because of plastic surgery.
It's busted face, mate. Face.
I know it's harsh to say. I don't necessarily disagree with that, but it's more. I think the issue for me more is like she just doesn't look approachable, and I guess like her personality.
She doesn't look human. Sorry.
I know she looks bitchy. She doesn't. It's not even that she doesn't look human. She looks just bitchy.
Like. I don't have a problem with queens like with plastic surgery like to the max, like detox or Chad Michaels. It's just when they put the makeup on, it works. I don't know about her.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like some people. I feel like maybe our views will be in the majority, but I feel like there will be some people who love her look. Like it's a very different look. It's like a little bit. I don't know. I can't say that.
I don't think it's different enough. She's gone like all the way, transformed.
Oh, the body, you mean?
Yeah, but then she does like sort of pageant pretty look. I just they didn't match for me. I don't know. It looks weird. Like her body looks sexy as hell, but her face is just.
Yeah, no, I feel like we're on the same page for that.
Rough.
Kimura, we both said the same thing. I was writing it down. She said it, but it's an amazing.
She has bad skin too. That's the one.
Oh yeah. But she has an amazing transformation from guy to girl.
It was, but again, I thought the makeup. I'm being harsh today, I feel.
Really? You think the makeup? I didn't clock the makeup. I thought the makeup looked good from what I can remember.
Like the body was gorgeous.
Yeah, I thought the look was really cool as well.
I think the makeup was a bit clammy at points, and not really covering the
skin issues.
The skin issues at some point.
But can you? I mean, again, so I don't know enough about this, but like, say for Aja, obviously doesn't have good skin at all. Could makeup cover that up too?
You absolutely can.
I didn't realize you could.
Absolutely
I didn't realize you could. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I suppose then it's there's something they could probably work on.
I don't know, because my skin is.
You woke up like this.
Oh, I'm busted. I don't care, but like, there's plenty of YouTube
guys
videos
and stuff, yeah.
Of like not girls with like proper rough acne. They cover it up, looks great. I mean, again, it's YouTube, it's filters. I don't know what's going on, but surely there's a way. Where there's a will.
Yeah, true.
There's a will. True
that. Yeah. Okay, well, I was going to talk about personality, but not really much of personality came across in the workroom bit, I don't think.
No.
So we'll talk about that later, I guess.
She was really fit out of drag too. Just saying.
That's what's amazing transformation, right? I thought she was really cool ink as well, loving the tattoos. I thought she was
fit.
Yeah, she was in both genders.
Even though you can clearly see she's got, the big cheek implants.
Oh, has she?
Oh yeah.
I didn't clock it.
What? It was huge.
I'm sure you're right, but that's something I can't I don't notice things like that. Yeah.
It works for me.
James. Yeah, so James. Okay, we talked about her a decent amount already, but I said Sasha said it best. She looked confused and lost.
Yeah, bless.
Yeah.
Oh, James. I hope you find yourself somewhere. I think you're coming off as a bit like crazy Mimi on first realness. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But yeah, we talked about her a lot already, so I feel like we can just move on to our number one girl, Nina Bonina.
Bonina. She subscribed.
I love you, Nina. Hopefully you're watching this. But genuinely, I promise you, I'm not just saying this. I was getting ready to sort of be potentially a little bit harsh on Nina because she's been read quite a bit for like her looks outside of the show.
She has.
And I think I disagree with a lot of it. So in Fashion Photo Review, her monkey look I thought was super cool.
I thought it was
awesome.
I think it was really impressive.
I agree with a couple of the comments that Raja Raven said, but like overall I thought the look was awesome.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know, like I said, I haven't noticed any super dodgy looks or anything like that personally for myself, but like I know that she's been getting a little bit flack from her look. So I was sort of a bit nervous watching this episode thinking, oh shit, like I love Nina, like her personality, everything, like is she going to disappoint this episode?
Absolutely.
But like, oh my God, I was blown away.
Her
like,
entrance was great.
Amazing, so cool.
Great. It's very I mean, I do get like her way to paint is just completely different, something that we've never seen.
Yeah.
Something no one else can do.
But it wasn't what I liked though, is you see people like on YouTube or Instagram doing like the cartoon comic book look, but then she had everything else as well. So like she looked really fishy. Her body was amazing, like well padded. Her outfit was cool, like sexy. It gave me like everything. It served me everything I wanted.
Yeah.
From that look, and I was really happy with that.
It really was, and I think it's just, I mean, I don't want to go all racial about it, but it's just such a different thing for like a black man to do that in
and like
drag.
A big black man, like
it's incredible. It's what I love about drag is how it can completely just like transform someone into a fantasy. It's really, really fantastic.
Yeah, and her personality is like she's so endearing, like she's so funny and like I don't know, like she's just like a proper laugh.
Yeah, she's real. When you're real, and you're real.
So okay, so I've written Aja popular in Brooklyn. I agree with Trinity. Makeup pretty rough, normally better. We talked about it already.
We talked about Raja, right?
Oh, sorry, but yeah, popular in Brooklyn though. So she was like, I thought that was an interesting comment that Sasha made. I think it's Sasha.
Yeah.
He's like, she's like the hottest thing in Brooklyn right now. So that's interesting. I think that's interesting from a few things. It means that like RuPaul's Drag Race is on like the hottest queens, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. They would be, wouldn't they?
But also it means I'm guessing people. I mean, I do feel like there's people expecting a lot from Aja before his first episode. And I think a lot of people can be disappointed.
A little bit.
So I don't know, it'd be interesting. Hopefully she can step her pussy up.
Yeah, I mean, her entrance was good, and then I looked at her face and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I thought Gaga looked amazing. It's sort of a shame she sort of. Sorry, a little bit backstory. I've never been a Gaga fan personally. Like her music and stuff hasn't really resonated with me. I think potentially her new stuff might be more my sort of vibe. I need to listen to it. I thought she was really cool in American Horror Story. So that's sort of my Gaga journey. But I thought Gaga looked amazing, and like she totally. It's sort of a shame in a way because she looked so much better than the other queens. Like her look was awesome. It was so cool. In a way, her entrance and everything, it was just really well done.
Yeah, but
she's a superstar, so
I don't like to play the devil's advocate, but her eyeliner wasn't matching. They were cousins, they were not sisters.
Were they? I didn't notice.
But
that's why
Gaga
here.
can do no wrong. She still look fucking
just amazing. That's super cool. Obviously, the thing is, we're not like bombshell because it's been revealed on YouTube for about a week or two now, so everyone's known about it. So
yeah, but the queens didn't when she walked in.
Yeah.
Was a cool thing
that was really cool. It's a shame though because I think the reason they released the Gaga clips is because the first 15 minutes leaked, as it always does. So I guess some people have seen it there, so they had to release the clips properly. Blah blah blah. So it's a shame because it would have been cool to like have our like instant reaction to it.
Yeah.
But it's just sort of like I'd seen it before, so.
I see it too.
You see what I mean? So but it was super cool for them to do that. But the fact that she looked so amazing made like I was thinking this the whole way through. But it sort of confirmed it for me that none of the entrance looks were outstanding for me, apart from maybe Nina's. But like generally, like one of my favorite things about Drag Race, especially the first episode, is like being blown away by some super cool, super controversial, super different entrance looks. Yeah. And like it's also like super funny thing that would happen when they walk in there, say something like amazing or like say look at the Kanja for example, like the death drop and everything like that, iconic. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing. Or Gia's same season, fresh tilapia, massive hula hoop bag, like iconic entrances that we remember forever. No iconic entrances, in my opinion.
No iconic entrances.
Which maybe
I think Sasha tried to be iconic.
Yeah, but
I think she tried. Props to you, Mum.
Okay, you know my thoughts on that. So I don't know.
James definitely tried.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I think that's sort of my thoughts on the whole episode. We'll go into it more later. But like, there were some really cool things, but like, just wasn't quite there for me. Like, this is one of the weakest entrances overall, I'd say, in terms of like wow factor.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Let us know whether you agree or disagree.
Yeah.
Right, what happened next?
You want so much. Let's just go into challenge.
We're going to be here for like 4 hours, everyone. So get your tea ready.
Yes, this is a onesie.
No one going. What did I put? I've written that down. I see you saying your legs. I put no one going home. Is it just? I'm guessing that's just this episode.
Oh no, they're gonna.
Well, I could do. I mean, because they've been trying to mix up the formula the whole time, haven't they? So they might just be like. No one actually goes home, but then maybe whoever has the most points by the end will be top 3 or something like that. I don't think so. I just didn't like say. She didn't say no one's. It's just this episode. She said no one's going home. There's a big difference. No one's going home.
Crazy episode because it's like, what kind of budget are they playing with? Because not only no one's going home, but spoiler alert, someone is coming back.
Yeah, when you talk about it at the end, though, we'll save that for the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. I wonder if you guys have heard anything about that, but don't talk about that now. First of all, though, is the quality okay? Because I'm still streaming from my phone in terms of internet. So video quality sound okay?
I think I look good.
Let us know if there's any issues with that. Okay, so I said Eureka's been fun to watch so far. We chatted about that. Aja I put was annoying, but I can't remember why I've written that now.
Oh, because she was
the outfits.
I got this, but that designer. Oh my God, touch my fur.
Yeah, but it's similar to I think what I said about one of the other queens is to me it came across as opposed to just doing it. I think she was annoying. It was down to insecurity.
Do you think?
I think so. I think it was because she maybe was intimidated by other queens. She was trying to like make herself feel better about that.
I thought it was the opposite. I thought Kimura was feeling intimidated by Aja, and that's why she was so bothered. I don't think Aja was being that annoying. She was just like excited to show, like, how is she though, kind of thing.
I don't know. To me, it came across as annoying, but it's just I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know. Oh yeah. So I mean, I suppose we know it already, but Nina whipped out the full peach from her suitcase. So I know they're told about challenges in advance, but I just thought it was interesting because I sort of assumed when RuPaul described a challenge, they'd have to like put something together, but they obviously didn't. They obviously just wore looks they brought with them.
Oh yeah. It was premeditated.
Yeah, so I mean it's a bit of a shame because I do really miss like the
and
first.
also the Gaga obviously is premeditated.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's two things. I thought that would be. There's 2 points to that. First is, I miss like the like sewing challenges. It seems like a lot. I don't know, like a lot less frantic and stuff when everything's premeditated and pre-thought out and everything.
Yeah.
So I know I sort of missed that. Like we sort of missed that aside from the first episode.
Yeah, I miss having a sewing challenge as the first challenge.
Yeah. And the other thing I was going to say is like if you had time to plan an outfit and bring an outfit, James.
What?
James Mansfield.
What was
We're slipping ahead the cow thing.
Oh goodness.
That's what I'm saying. So like if you made that, like even if you had the sewing challenge and that's what you made out of a sewing challenge, it would be bad. But like you knew this was, I suppose I don't know what order the challenges are in, but like you planned this and brought this with you.
No.
Yeah.
No, that outfit was awful.
Yeah, it really was. It was, I don't know. Anyway, so we're skipping ahead a little bit.
I know you gotta be camping funny, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I said Eureka only wants to beat Trinity. That's aiming way too low.
I know.
I'm like, are you at the right show? Like, just go and like beat her up outside in the parking lot.
Take her outside and take care of this.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like this, you're on like national TV to like be the next drag superstar. Don't be like, oh, my main goal is beating Trinity.
I mean, she was trying for a couple of lists.
Do you think so for some airtime?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so I think we're talking about looks now. But he's out of drag. Oh yeah, Ru. Yeah. So so first of all, let's talk about first. I think like when the runway started for the looks from the hometowns, it literally took us like 2 minutes to realise that Ru's out of drag.
Yeah,
that's really funny.
There's something missing here. Oh,
literally paused it.
No, wait.
Yeah.
My heart broke a little bit. I mean, I love RuPaul in any way, but I really, really get so excited to see what RuPaul's gonna wear.
But it's like you said, it's like the runway thing where like the flashing lights and the music.
When the flashing lights come up,
it's iconic.
I get my life.
Yeah.
It's like,
we didn't fully get our life. Sorry, I can't see Mev. Yeah, sorry. Mev just said that Alyssa Andrews is Team Sasha.
Is she?
That's interesting.
But
yeah, sorry. So back to the first look. So I said Michelle looks amazing.
Oh, she always does. Michelle looks amazing.
I'm Michelle Visage. I was thinking Alexis Michelle. I'm like, okay, is that right? So I don't think I did feel that way. But no, Michelle looked amazing. Yeah.
Every season she looks better. Yes, Michelle. Yes.
Yeah, I know weights was a sensitive thing to comment on. So I don't like, it's just my personal thing. But I think she looks personally a little bit better with like a little bit more weight. Personally, I think maybe like for me, like a little bit too thin. But she's looked great. She looks amazing.
She's amazing. And can we talk about Gaga? Because like she was giving me the lesbian hot girl from Finance, and I could not like handle it. It was just so. I want her. I wanted her.
Yeah, she looked cool.
Life.
She looked really cool. So I said, so I had to write these really quickly because the looks went so fast. So I haven't got extensive notes. You might have to remind me, or we could just get through this. You guys talk about what you think it looks as we go through them. But
what if we do a rapid fire? I say the name of the queen, and you say the word that comes to your mind.
It's all really similar. It won't be that interesting.
Oh, great.
So, because something like peppermint, I just put looks good for first look.
Oh wow, that's
exactly. That's Lady Liberty thing, right?
Life changing.
Exactly.
She didn't do Lady Liberty.
No, it's like a New York theme, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it wasn't Lady Liberty. That was Aja.
I thought they both did it. I thought that Aja was more like overtly Liberty, but like she was like rocking it a little bit.
Sometimes
You're over it.
Sometimes I have a life. No.
You're up crying to 2 a.m. Valentina, I thought her look was really cool. It's like boy body
and like full nips out, no boob,
full nip, full nip,
no paint on the boob, but still.
Which I was
exactly,
which I was surprised by because she seems like a very feminine, fishy sort of girl. So for her to come out with that look, it was quite shocking in a really cool way.
Yeah.
Like again, it's a cool way to show that there's more than meets the eye with her. Like we can expect some like. So I wouldn't ever thought she was like an avant-garde, like risky queen with that sort of stuff. But like after this look, I'm thinking she probably could be.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
No, she's.
Yeah.
What are we saying? What are we saying with the people, with the crowds?
Sorry, I need to catch up on comments.
Yep.
My least favourite, Kimura, James and Alexis. Okay, I think we've all agreed on James. She's mad if she replaces Michelle. Yeah, she's not going to replace. I would be angry if Gaga replaced Michelle.
What?
If Gaga replaced Michelle on the panel permanently.
She could never.
No, she could never.
She respects this show too much
that's
to
true.
do this.
That's true. Eureka, I've written cool. What was her look again? Oh, the trashy queen thing.
Oh, right.
I thought that was cool. She was like polished but like trashy. Do you remember?
I don't think she was that polished.
She had like all cigarettes and stuff and earrings and.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, I don't know, I thought it was pretty polished. Again, you have to remember, they don't have like 5 hours to construct these looks. It's like a rapid challenge, like a rapid fire challenge.
They brought it.
Yeah, but I mean like the makeup and everything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't think the actual outfit itself was very good?
It's funny. It wasn't life changing, but it was funny. I thought it was different. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay. Again, like you guys give us your views on looks as we go. Charlie, okay, so this is an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
So I put that she was boring, and I thought revealing yourself to be a witch is a really cool idea, but I also felt the witch costume was still boring.
It wasn't a witch, boo.
What was it?
It was a pilgrim.
Pilgrim. Witch pilgrim. I could tell.
What? A witch?
She was maybe a pilgrim, but she was a wich pilgrim.
It wasn't a witch.
100% a witch pilgrim. And not in the outfit, like, in the mind. In the mind. But like it was still like one boring outfit revealed to be another boring outfit, no?
Yep. Pretty
Okay.
much.
And the reveal was like a little bit clunky, but I wasn't mad at it. Like it's just a shame it wasn't worth the payoff or the clunky reveal.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
I know, like the concept in her head is like interesting. It's like a nun turning into a program, but just it's too black and white. There's not
like she should have gone like super sexy, like American Horror Story style, with like full on nun garb into like bra and panties.
Yep.
That would have been cool, and like stockings and
Take
stuff.
it all off, Charlie.
Yeah. Mev's saying that Eureka was trying too hard with I'm guessing with the look. And I know, like I sort of agree with you, but at the same time, I suppose the first episode everyone has to try hard. Like you sort of expect it from the first episode. It's just whether it's pulled off well or not, I suppose, is the thing. And I suppose I see what you're saying. I'm not 100% sold that it was pulled off amazingly well, but I thought it was pretty cool overall. Eureka's look. What were you guys saying about Charlie? Yeah, Mev's agreeing about our thoughts. Yeah, I was thinking, Jamie, that she'd do something more London inspired. Did you see the look she wore to the premiere? Because that was an awesome. Have you seen that?
That was gorgeous.
That was amazing. What was it? The beef
eater,
beef keeper, beef eater.
Little god thing.
Yeah, and Gardy dudes. Yeah, that was amazing. That was like really sexy, really cool, like iconic sort of thing.
And that wig was gorgeous.
Yeah. So it's a shame she didn't go with that. But then, I put Farah. Sorry.
Pheromone.
Yeah, what did she wear?
It was very clunky. It was just a lot going on.
Oh, the red thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was fine, but like it just was a bit like middle of the road.
I want that body, like.
Yeah.
She's so gorgeous. She needs to show more, I think. Not all, maybe all. But.
Yeah. No, I agree completely. But then again, I suppose you don't want to maybe you shouldn't want to rely on that gimmick because obviously Carmen was sort of slated for being just the naked body girl. Yeah, exactly. So maybe I think she's quite intelligent. I don't think she comes across as a bit of a bimbo, but I think she's more intelligent than she appears.
Maybe, yeah. No, she
comes across.
She's not completely thick.
Okay, so I've written Sasha looks cool, but ... I can't remember. So I think that's writing so quickly. I didn't have time to write. Yes, and also it's similar to what I've said about. I'm sorry, I'm just repeating myself at this point, but it was a bit try-hardy for me. And again, I sort of goes against what I just said, but like it was try-hardy in the way that it didn't pay off for me. It was just a bit like I think it was her speech as well. So we haven't really been talking about the speeches too much, but it wasn't very endearing. Her speech is more just like it's a bit. Is it like hipster? I suppose like American.
I don't remember her speech.
It was like, oh, I'm from the arty city, but all about art, and here's some art I've got. That's what it felt like to me. It was a bit like elitist. That's what it felt like. That's the word. That's what I would have said. That's the word I've been thinking in my head. Elitist. She seems quite elitist to me.
She might be.
Does that make sense to people?
She might be.
And again, like, suppose fair enough if like you can back it up 100%. And I don't know, maybe she can, but I know like she's not very. I wouldn't want to go and sit in a room and talk to her.
Really?
At this point, no. She seemed like she would feel. I feel like from this episode, again, this is just my views right now, but I felt like I walk in the room and she'd feel like she was above me in terms of like her influences in her art and like because I don't have references she has that. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
But then again, she is above you, isn't she?
Yeah. Right, sorry, let's catch up on comments. Thanks, Sam. You said, really, you girls look good. Dress, you love Valentina's dress, but her wig, it's not even teal colour. And cheap plastic wigs. Were you talking about Valentina's first look? Because what was her wig in the first look? I don't remember.
It was like a.
I thought her wig was alright in the first look.
It was sort of a 60s fantasy.
Yeah, maybe it's the second look. We'll get onto that in a minute because I can't remember. I just remember what it is first.
Oh, I think they're talking about the Gaga wig, which was just like a bluish.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're talking about. Sorry, Mev.
Yeah. But I think it's.
I think it worked out with the glasses and everything. I think it's supposed to look like that. It works for me personally.
I think that wig was supposed to look a little bit so cheapest.
Yeah, that's what I got from it.
I love that wig. I love that look.
I was really impressed with both her looks personally. Sorry, we're getting through the first looks quick. So I put, Alexis' writing was terrible on it. Like, I feel like if you're going to do this whole pen writing on it, make the writing look nice, but the writing was horrific.
Yeah.
Like, it's all been written over 10 times, and it wasn't even just the handwriting. It's the way it was actually written on it was terrible.
Yeah, I think the spacing of it as well.
Everything. It was just very poorly executed. I think the vision was good potentially.
Yeah.
But it was very poorly executed, which is a shame because I feel like Alexis is one of the queens who prides herself on polish.
True.
So that's not a good sign if already on this first thing she's failed on that front.
Oh.
That's just how I feel. Shay, I put loving her really funny. I guess from what she said with her opening speech, I can't remember what she said.
Oh, I love it. Bitch, I'm from Chicago.
Oh, yeah, that was really funny. And the way she said it, she made it her own, but obviously it was a quote we all know.
Yeah.
And that's what was really funny.
I think she really slayed the first look for
sure. You know what? This relates. I'm loving Nina, personality and everything from what we've seen on the show. But I feel like Nina's had a lot less airtime generally this episode. So for me, from the first episode alone, Shay's the personality I'm most attracted to. Most drawn to. She's really funny and everything. I feel like Nina has that as well, but it was just not much that was really shown compared to Shay.
Yeah, I wanted more. I wanted to see more. Which is a good thing.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. But yeah, I'm loving Shay at the moment again, which is different to my Meet the Queen's opinion. So it just shows that we're 180 the whole time. Okay, talk about Trinity and her look. That was.
Do I have to?
Yes, you have to. My catch up comments.
Her first look was a bit middle of the road. There wasn't a point of view, a clear point of view in that first look. It was just
do you think it was I'm gonna just, I was relying on the outfit completely, wasn't it?
Yeah, and also because we saw Alexis doing the trick with the thing first. When she did it, it was just when she lifted the thing behind her head.
Yeah, good point.
We had seen that before. When she did it, it was a bit okay, another one. And then she turned around and said, an asshole.
Yeah, it was pretty grim.
It looks a bit like your asshole because it was quite inflamed.
Not as good as that. It was very inflamed. Yeah, fair. But what I was gonna say, so I feel like it wasn't very creative in that she represented your hometown, literally just a picture of your hometown. It wasn't. That's quite uncreative.
Yeah.
To me, but then again, I suppose we don't really expect Trinity to be creative.
Well, we expect everyone to be creative.
Yeah, I suppose so. Okay.
But she's also hot, so.
Oh, so it was Kimura. It was Kimura next, and I thought she wore a very similar look to Farrah, which is I suppose expected because they're from the same place. And I feel like Farrah's look looked a lot better.
Yeah.
Than Kimura's.
Kimura's, yeah, I agree. I think there wasn't any surprise there in Kimura's look. I felt it was just kind of
even
sexier. I'm from Vegas. Here's some rhinestones and feathers.
Yeah. Oh, and we should talk about her speech as well. Her speech was very bitchy.
Oh, it was awful.
Very bad. Yeah. Again, I know maybe I'm being normally I'm quite harsh, but I think I'm being too nice in that. To me, it came across as very insecure. I think people who are like that use bitchiness as a shield.
Maybe.
Because it's a seriously intense thing to be Drag Race season 9, number one trending worldwide.
Right, yeah.
I know, she knew at this point,
they're young, these guys.
Exactly, going into season 2, it's a very different experience going to season 9, where it's Netflix, VH1, Emmy, everything. Do you know what I mean? It's so intense. I couldn't handle that. So
I couldn't handle it either.
I don't know.
That's why we're here on YouTube.
Sorry, I am reading the comments by the way, but we're trying to So just to let you know, I'm not ignoring you guys.
I can't read it from here.
Lean in, get involved. So are we on Aja's second look now? Or is it still her first look? No, it's still the first look. So what's Aja's first look? Oh, the Liberty thing. The pastel Liberty thing.
Can't wait to tell.
Sorry, that's why we can't like just read the comments. It'll be dead air. So yeah, what I think about Aja's look is again, it's similar to our previous comments, and it was quite unpolished, especially her makeup. But what I love about Aja is her like pastel color scheme, like, and all her looks really appeals to me. Like literally, she always wears my favorite colors. I'm in love with her outfit, like her color schemes, and like her outfits look amazing to me because of that. That's obviously just personal preference, but I felt like makeup was pretty shoddy still, as we've talked about before.
It was. It's a shame.
Yeah.
I liked her wig.
Anything else about Aja?
I liked her wig.
But anything else apart from that?
No.
Okay. So right, again, I was a bit nervous about Nina, but oh my god, like mind blown. Like I think when I saw she put out the peach thing from the suitcase, I was like, right, good luck. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
When she came out, I'm like, this is one of my favorite Drag Race looks of all time.
Actually, it's cray.
Oh my god, it was beautiful. It was similar to the mouse thing in it. Like it was beautiful. It was like super cool and different. She was like still sexy. She was like all coy at the same time. I know, like she just like served me so many different things and all like 10 out of 10 on the scales.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it was so cool. Like it's iconic. Like you remember that.
The only thing I'll say, I could use more outfit pizzazz.
But no, but you wouldn't because it'd take away from the face.
Oh, sorry.
Her outfit was super cool. Her outfit was like super short and like very different to anything we've seen her wear before. It was like pretty and like, I don't know, I thought it went really well with the peach head. Okay. So what do you wear with peach head? Do you know what I mean? Like, so I think she did really well based on that.
I don't know. I think you can do more is more sometimes and just like go all the way.
Mev saying that Carson hated Aja's makeup. Did he? I can't remember that. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure he did.
I'm sure everyone does.
Yeah.
I don't remember him saying that.
He's bored with pastel colours. I don't remember him saying, but I'm sure he was. Yeah. But one thing I thought was interesting, I wrote it down towards the end, but I'll just say it now, is that Gaga was like really nice about everyone. Like, I thought maybe like too nice.
Too nice? I think she did make some comments there that were...
It was stuff like, I can't remember exactly, but stuff like, I just think she kept saying things like, I think she just needs to, I think she's one of Queen, she's like, oh, it just wasn't her day, or something like that. And it's just a bit like, no, she's just crap. Do you know what I mean? But she's got to come across well. She's never going
to say that. She's just
no, I know, but... Yeah.
She's not like a judgy judge. She's just there to like grace us with her presence.
Yeah, no fair. Yeah, I know. And she did well. I think people got what they wanted from her.
Yeah, she was fun.
Right, on to the second looks. So Peppermint, sorry. I thought her makeup was too subtle when trying to recreate the Gaga look. She went very like natural femme, like beautiful, like.
What was she wearing?
Can't remember, but I do remember her face makeup comparing it to the picture. To me, it was like a stark difference because again.
Oh, she did the David Bowie thing. I was shocked with that wig. Like, it was just so like dodgy around the front. I think she didn't. I don't know if she glued it right. I think it was a bit unglued here. No, this is season 9. You better glue that fucking wig.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Peppermint. You're lovely though.
Yeah, she's super sweet. Ironically, but that's what I mean. But like, what I thought was weird because obviously Gaga is like a biological woman, and she wears very draggy style. As far as we know, she wears very draggy style makeup. And then for a drag queen to do like a super subtle version of Gaga, like I don't know, it's like you're a drag queen, you should exaggerate that look even further.
Absolutely, do the Bowie thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I don't know. So I was pretty underwhelmed with that, to be honest, which is a shame. Valentine we talked about already. I just said that she looks so different from her previous look, and I said the versatility she's already showing us. I'm super impressed with.
Yeah. No, she's God, I loved that dress, loved that wig. I would wear that whole outfit.
Yeah. And
look horrible, but I would.
I know. Eureka, I thought Eureka looks good. I haven't put any dots in between, so I don't think it's a Gia gun. Eureka looks good. I think it's an actual. I thought she looked good.
She looked
good. No, I think she actually looked good. It was cool.
No, she looked good. She looked sexy. Them titties were up
yes,
in the sky.
I was super impressed with them bad girls.
Yeah.
Yep. I said Charlie looks great. Okay. Oh, I said maybe a bit of a cop out though, because she didn't have to like do her face at all.
You didn't either.
I know.
And she won.
I know. True
Spoiler
that.
alert.
True that. Spoilers, like a discussion about a TV show. It's not like going to watch the discussion first, and then watch the TV show afterwards.
You never know.
I'd be interested. Like, maybe one episode you guys should watch this discussion first, and watch the episode and see if like how our thoughts paint your viewing of the episode.
Mate,
Be like a social experience, mate. We've got like a million people. Mev, we love you. Mev. Wait, what were we saying?
We were saying that about Charlie's Gaga look. I think it looked really good.
It's very well executed.
Really well executed.
Which again is something Charlie is, known for. I suppose like her looks are always flawlessly executed. I suppose similar to Chad Michaels. She is quite similar to Chad Michaels in that. I think they're very different people and very different, drag and stuff. But in terms of,
she's similar to Chad Bono, really.
She's similar to Chad Bono. But in terms of polish, like they're both known for always being extremely polished.
Mm-hmm.
And
but I feel like Charlie is more. She can do young.
100%. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, a lot more versatile.
Yeah.
Yep. I've talked about Farrah. Farrah looks quite timid, very endearing, even on the runway.
Farrah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but her look. I mean, love the face. I mean, the face is painted. It was so stunning, but there should have been a reveal. There should have been a reveal with that Gaga look. Even Gaga said I was. I'm
trying to remember what it was. I can't remember it.
It was the big cross one.
Oh yeah. I thought that was really cool.
Oh my god, I was just gagging for her to take that off and just show her butthole.
No, I don't know. I think it worked because again, it's something very different for Farrah. Like she does wear like the very like revealing, showy style outfits. This was literally the complete opposite, completely covered up. I know. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, go completely cover up and then take it off.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, Sasha, what do you think?
Sasha?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she did really well. I think she did really well for the Gaga look.
Okay.
And it fit well with who she is. It was very true to what Gaga like. She did her thing.
Yeah,
she was feeling her out.
I agree with that. I think this is again a controversial opinion because I know drag is very varied and wide. You don't have to necessarily conform to certain things. But I was disappointed that she didn't try to feminize her face at all. From what I could see, it's literally just white. She just wore white of color. I didn't see any contouring or highlighting at all.
But that's not what the makeup.
That's what I mean. I know, but that was just as I was saying, that's just a personal.
She still, because of that style of makeup, it still looked like a woman.
But you could have done it. No, to me, it didn't look like she didn't look feminine whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
To me personally, that's something you could have easily done that look whilst feminizing your face.
I get what you're saying. You were mad at the nose. I noticed the nose.
Yeah. Wait, Farrah's outfit did have a reveal. Oh, but she didn't end up using it. That's what I thought as well. I thought that's what I suspected. So are you guys sure about that? Did she say it afterwards?
She did grab it like this, and we were like.
Yeah, exactly. I did think she was going to do something, but I'm sort of glad she didn't. I think the fact that she almost revealed wasn't good, but like that's what words again. So she didn't reveal at all, and I don't really mind that personally. Jeremy saying that Sasha's Gaga looks on the strongest episode. I would agree with that. Oh, inside the cross hoodie, Farrah. Sorry, because Overwatch, the cat's called Farrah, so I keep calling her Farrah. Farrah wore black latex.
Oh, that would have been good.
That'd be awesome. We need to watch Untucked. That's something we talk about, like a super sexy outfit. I don't know if it would have been awesome.
Is Untucked out?
I don't know. We need to check. We'll watch it afterwards. Yeah. So, who is next? Alexis.
Oh, I liked the.
Oh, it was a trophy look.
Yeah,
wasn't
the
it?
trophy look.
I said that wasn't. No, sorry, go on.
I thought that dress was amazing.
Yeah, but I agree. I think she looked beautiful. But for a Gaga challenge, surely you'd want to go as avant-garde as possible.
I don't know. I think that was a different thing. Yeah.
It was different. It was different to everyone else. I'm like, she could have used that look at any place else throughout the season. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
that's fair. No, come on, that's fair.
Disagree.
Like she should have used the opportunity to do something super cool. I was underwhelmed because of that, personally.
No, I think it shows like new Gaga. It's kind of like a flattering thing to show her at her like one of her self-confessed one of her most like proud moments. Is she wanted to be an actress before she wanted to be a singer, and I think it's cool.
No, I get the references. I know that sort of stuff, and like
You don't.
I do, and I suppose it's like sucking up. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's sucking up to Gaga a little bit.
I want to suck up Gaga.
I don't know. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. You guys can agree or disagree. That's down to you. #choices. Again, I put Shea looked. Oh, Shea was the one who wore a white dress, wasn't she?
Dress? Oh yeah.
That looked nothing like the dress in the picture.
No, it didn't.
Well, not even a little bit. It was a cool dress, but it just looked nothing like the dress in the picture.
Yeah, it was. I thought it looked a little bit like it was made in the workroom.
Yeah, a bit like pieced together.
Yeah, a bit pieced together.
Yeah, I thought the hair was super cool though.
The hair was good.
It's actually very similar to Alexis's Meet the Queen's hair with like the yellow like strands in it.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really think of that. Sorry, talk about Kimura while I read the comments.
Oh, Kimura. Lee or Black? Black. Sorry. What did she do for Gaga? Oh, she did the sort of the airport look, which is like crazy, like sexy, expected for Kimura. You know, I think I got distracted by her tuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you say she has a super meaty tuck, but you said just that she left the stage.
Tuck, like,
I didn't see properly.
Meaty.
Interesting. Do you guys
there
notice
was
that?
A little bit of a little bump. It broke the fantasy for me a little bit.
Girls can have meaty tucks. Don't discriminate.
I have a meaty tuck.
That's what I'm saying.
I definitely have like a big. But
you got a whole steak down there.
It was a penis. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
It was a penis.
Yes.
It wasn't a meaty vagina. It was a penis.
And
I could see it, and it broke the fantasy.
Yeah, fair. My thing was her breastplate. Her breastplate was too obvious as well. Like you could see like the skin color difference and the line and everything. It wasn't disguised at all.
Yeah.
Like with breastplate you have to disguise. So. Okay, James, you talked. Oh no, James's Gaga look as well. We've sort of chatted about.
Oh, that was a mess.
So terrible. He tried to do an interpretation of it, but it was a shit interpretation, and it's sort of like I can't think of the right word, but it's like out of order to the original vision of it by doing that shit interpretation. It's like you shouldn't interpret a look, like you should try and follow the look because there's obviously a vision behind the look initially.
The hair was a mess. The makeup was gross.
No, I'm guessing the reason she did it like that though was because I'm doing like thing or whatever. That's my whole point. It's like that's disrespectful to the look because the look had its own vision. Don't make your own vision of a look. You're not that good.
Yeah, and
sorry, I'm too hot. I'm too harsh.
Gaga was really cool about it because it kind of felt like she was like trying to say that Gaga was like on drugs in that photo shoot.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is not cool, man. Not cool. She's right there. Can you see her right there judging you?
Yeah.
You gotta be smarter than that. I feel bad for James because he's lost. He's confused and lost.
He's confused and lost. Yeah. I don't know. It's a difficult one. I agree. I think so. Yeah, Jamie said that Kimura's outfit looked a bit basic, like the sort of thing we'd see a few seasons ago. I agree with that. Nina, I wrote wow again as well. I think what was super cool, again, like don't want to bring race into it, but like it was super cool seeing a black girl do that look. Like it looked amazing because like it was iconic seeing Gaga do it, but then seeing everyone else recreate the looks, it's sort of like it's cool, but we've seen Gaga do the look. But I suppose because like Nina's interpretation of it, she used a different like color of fabric. It was the same look with different color of fabric and like.
No, it was red.
No, it was pink.
No, it wasn't red.
I'm sure the original was red and hers was pink. Nina's was pink.
No, Nina's was red too.
I'm sure it was pink. You guys can let me know. Well, I could be wrong, but you guys let us know.
We need to go straight to the doctor after this.
But I just thought, I don't know. I just thought it was super cool. Like, it just seems so fresh compared to the others because it just seems so different to the original.
Yeah. She did a different twist on it, but it was still the iconic look of Gaga. And it's so smart not to have to wear makeup. Yeah, it is. And that body was amazing. Everything. I thought she looked great. Oh goodness, that padding is on point.
On point. She's known for that, though, apparently. What is this tea about Trixie and Eureka? I haven't heard that.
Trixie and Eureka.
Apparently, Trixie was saying something about Eureka. What was I going to
love
say? I was also super impressed with Nina because both all outfits this episode were so strong. Like if it was just a peach one, that would have been more than enough for me. But all the so I was not expecting her Gaga outfit to be amazing. But like I think the only thing is, Nina, like I'm expecting amazing things from you now because like all three outfits were like 10s for me. So like I'm expecting close to 10s at least throughout the rest of the season. There's honestly like there's pressure on
I
you
love
now
how
from
you really think she's watching this.
She will. She subscribes. Nina, we love you.
She's got shit to do. But...
You owe us both head. She's already pre-agreed to this.
Oh yeah.
It's verbal contracts. So yeah, next time you're in the UK. So right. So that's all the looks. Right.
Right.
Yeah. Aja, I've written best she's looked yet. Why did I have written that?
For Gaga.
Oh, maybe Aja. Was it Aja last?
What was she wearing? Oh yeah, the big thing that she was wearing for Gaga.
What was it?
Like a dress within a dress.
Oh yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Really cool.
I think her makeup was better as well.
And she put on twist on it because it was different colors and she acted a little bit out. Yeah.
Sorry, I know what I meant. I didn't mean best she's looked ever. I mean best she's looked yet on the first episode. Right.
Yeah. I
think that's fair. So Gaga Muppet dress, like the same. Oh yeah. Sorry, I interpreted what I've said. So don't you think Gaga's Muppet dress they showed a picture of, maybe you didn't clock it, but looked exactly the same as RuPaul's promo dress?
What's a Muppet dress?
The one that talks about who's designed by the creator of the Muppets, like it was all spiky and exactly the same as the promo dress Ru was wearing.
Exactly the same.
I know, but like very, very similar.
I mean, which is very, very similar to Naomi in season 8.
What's that?
She did the paper thing.
I can't remember.
It's a new trend, I guess.
You
don't remember when she wore the slick hair? She did the paper thing, the book ball. And she wore the origami dress. And as soon as I saw RuPaul...
Oh, yeah. No, you're right.
Exactly the same.
No, you're right.
But in a much larger scale.
Yeah.
Because RuPaul's got almond.
True that. I said Ru's comedy's on point this episode. He came with some like really funny one-liners.
I know. What did he say that
I can't remember, like the last one. Yeah, one of them really cracked me up about this point in the episode. I can't remember exactly what it was now.
Oh, shit.
That was super funny.
He's a... Oh, wait. He turned to Chris and Cressley. Carson. And he said, "Why'd you hate America?"
Oh, that was so funny. That was so funny.
It cracked me up, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah."
I wish she was in drag.
Yeah. I know. But I'm sure if she's not in drag next episode, then me and Ru are gonna have serious words. Again, Ru retweeted me that time, or tweeted me.
He can do no wrong, and
I'll chat to him. I'll DM him.
He only does it when.
But saying his comedy was on point, so like it was
still RuPaul.
Yeah, exactly. That was enough for me. So I put Gaga's too kind. Talked about it already. Oh, we're at the end. Cool. So I just wrote yes, Nina
is the new queen. Who is it?
Ooh. I've written down black though, because that's what we've been chatting about. Like, the first thing I noticed is like the one telling thing is, which is surprising because everyone was saying Queen was going to come back, and it wasn't a black girl. Who were they saying? It wasn't Trixie, was it? No, there was a Queen. Like everyone thought before this first episode, it was going to come back.
What are the people saying?
They're not saying yet.
What do you guys think? I need to know.
Yeah, this is our main discussion point. We're going to do like summary in a second, but first of all, I mean, we're going to wait for you to write down what you think.
We filmed for like hours.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, I know, but like, guys, let us know right now who you think this 14th Queen is. We need a discussion about it.
Who is she? I need to know.
Do you have any inklings? So she's obviously not a big girl.
Could be Shangela.
She's obviously got. Oh, I'd love it to be Shangela. She's obviously darker skin, not necessarily black. Actually, she could be mixed race or Latina potentially.
She's
curvy.
She's dark skin. She's got the short hair. Is it my mom? It's my mom.
It's your mom. So I just read Sam's comment. Ironically, Sam's written a good comment. I've seen that Gaga Shea Kool-Aid look in real life. She got it totally wrong. It was mechanical and opened up like a Zora, and the aura lights shone on it. The material was pleated saran.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, Gaga mentioned it that it wasn't, the other girls put more into the detailing share, the shape.
Okay, now we're getting some things. Here you go, guys. Everyone's like pulling out the things. Like, what's everyone saying? We're getting loads of comments.
What
right.
do you think?
Okay, I'm pretty certain I know I don't want to spoil you. If you do know, like you've heard like radio or something like that where they've confirmed it, don't tell us. Layla or Cynthia? I think Cynthia is a good shout. No, because Cynthia, it wasn't Cynthia based on skin color and body type.
Who's Cynthia?
Exactly. You loved her though. I hated Cynthia.
Oh,
not hated. That's too strong. That's too strong. Not hated, but like she annoyed me. But it's not Cynthia. Oh, so all people are saying Cynthia. Do you think it could be Cynthia?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, like Cynthia's very slight.
She was black, wasn't she?
I first thing
crazy
because I was writing down she's black, but then you said exact second I was writing that down. You said, "Oh, well, she's a black queen" or something like that. So we both thought she was black, or darker skin. I didn't necessarily think black, like darker skin. And Cynthia's skin tone is not dark. Also, Cynthia is very slight and quite short. Right, I wasn't getting slight and short from her. I was getting a bit curvy and a bit.
It had the silhouette of Coco, but it wasn't Coco. It can't be Coco.
But everyone's saying Cynthia though. I really think it is Cynthia. It would make sense though because she, with the whole illness, cancer thing, like I think it makes sense for them to bring her back.
Maybe.
But I really hope it's not. And also it'd be very underwhelming because with this sort of thing, you want it to be like a crowd, like a big fan favorite, or like someone who came close to winning. Like if you're bringing back a queen who went quite early and wasn't massively loved, it's not going to be strong competition for the girls. I don't know. Like I wouldn't be if I was one of the girls and Cynthia came back. I'd be like, fine. You can wait at the back of the stage, sashay away. Sorry, everyone. Sam saying he wished it was Jasmine Masters. That would be amazing. Jasmine and Nina. Oh, because Nina's done like the parodies of Jasmine on YouTube as well. That'd be so funny.
It might be Jasmine.
If they could team up together, Nina and Jasmine on one team in one episode would be my dream. I'd love that.
Oh my god, it might be Jasmine.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Jasmine. I'd love it to be Jasmine after everything she said about the show. That would be so good. I'd get my life. I'd die. I'd resurrect. But everyone's saying Cynthia, so let me catch them in the comments again. Oh, my friend got blocked by Cynthia.
It's Chi-Chi.
I'd like to be Chi-Chi. That'd be a good one.
It's Chi-Chi.
That'd be a good one.
It has to be Chi-Chi.
You think? Chi-Chi would go.
It's fucking Chi-Chi. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Because now Chi-Chi's got money as well. Because she came to the show with no money and she was amazing. If she came back into the show with all the moolah, she could dominate.
Oh my god, it's definitely Chi-Chi.
It's not definitely Chi-Chi. Everyone's saying Cynthia.
I am convinced. I believe.
Okay, interesting. We'll see you come back for episode 2 and we'll see who's right.
You heard it here first. It's Chi-Chi.
Right, sorry. Mev saying his friend got blocked by Cynthia Lee Fontaine because he posted a spoiler about episode 2. Ah, okay.
Interesting.
RuPaul's Drag Race done fucked up drag. That's what Jasmine said. I love her to go. There's no way it's Jasmine, but I love it to be Jasmine. There's a photo of Cynthia that almost exactly matches the silhouette of the 14th Queen, same hair, jewellery. Okay, so I guess that's what people are basing it off.
But she's not black.
Mev says he's got a link. So everyone's saying, so basically people confirming it's Cynthia. It's Dax. Ugh. Dax would be the worst. I think I'd like Dax even less than Cynthia.
Show us your exclamation point.
Yeah. Okay. So So let's assume it is Cynthia. What are you saying? How do you feel about that? Because you like her, right?
I'm convinced it's Chi-Chi.
Okay, no, yes, we've gone off. We're moving on. We're moving on.
I don't want to believe anything else.
But see, you don't. Okay, no, you are believing something else.
If it's not Chi-Chi,
I'd love it. Chi-Chi would be. Yeah, true that. Okay, fine. If it's Cynthia, I'm disappointed.
I'm definitely disappointed if it's anyone else but Chi-Chi.
If it's Chi-Chi, I would die, live, resurrect, and fully get my life. Get a fresh life.
Oh God, it has to be Chi-Chi, man.
But so okay, let's start the episode quick. CUNT style. Talent.
Okay.
So guys, just to reiterate again, this is a completely original idea, not stolen from any podcast. But we're gonna award charisma to a queen, uniqueness, nerve, and talent to 4 separate queens. So you guys let us know. Do you like C equals U equals?
Cut.
Yes, no. We're gonna get banned from YouTube.
Oh, sorry.
It's charisma, uniqueness. Isn't it exactly no acronym? So yeah. So let us know what who you would award those traits to. Okay. So charisma. Who are you saying?
Charisma.
Oh, I know who mine is.
Would be Shay.
100% Shay. Exactly what I was thinking. Uniqueness. It would be the same.
I don't think it would be the same.
Go on.
Sasha Velour.
I don't know. I disagree. Mine's definitely Nina. I've never seen any all her looks.
It is Nina.
Of course, it's Nina. Like we haven't seen any looks like that on Drag Race before.
I'm gonna go for Sasha because I'm gonna do talent for Nina.
Okay, so you're going Sasha for uniqueness. So Nerve.
Nerve. RuPaul had the nerve
Oh, fair.
to show up
Fair.
with no fucking drag. I'm done.
Cool. So everyone's agreeing with us for you, but everyone's saying you for you, Nina. So people will team me for you. C, we've got Valentina and Shea so far. So Shay. Yeah, so Nerve, you've got RuPaul, which I totally agree with. My nerve is James for showing up to the competition.
Showing up
exactly. Genuinely. I stand by it. Talent.
Nina.
Damn it. Now I need to pick a talent. Charlie. Sorry, it's like really loud wind outside.
Why Charlie?
Don't question me. Who the hell do you think you are? Because I felt like her outfits were like so polished. I think in terms of polish, like the talent that comes with the makeup and the outfits and the visions she had for all of that. To me, like I'm not a strong talent. I think that's like the one I'm least sure about all of them.
Okay.
But I think Charlie.
What are people saying?
They're still on you. Everyone's saying, yeah, Nina for you. Guys, we need your NTs before we can leave. But yeah, so just to reiterate our thoughts in the first episode, I felt like there were some really cool points. I'm definitely excited for the season, but I felt like the episode was lacking in certain areas.
It was. I need another one now. They should have just done like.
We've got Untucked, haven't we?
Like if no one's leaving and they're bringing someone back in the first episode and there's no runway, surely they should put 2 episodes out.
I know, that's the thing, because I don't think it was just All Stars 2. I think they normally have a 90-minute episode, don't they, for the first one? Or a slightly longer one, 60 minutes, because it was literally 41 minutes, wasn't it? So it seems so short to me.
It does. It's shorter than this video. Let's wrap this up.
Genuinely, this video is like 5 times the length of the actual episode at this point. I mean, I haven't watched Untucked yet.
Let's go watch Untucked.
Cool. So yeah, cheers for watching, guys. We'll do this similar time every week, either around midday GMT or in the evening, depending on if we develop a life at any point, which is unlikely. So yeah, come join us. Thanks a lot for chatting, sharing your views, spilling the tea, all that generic stuff everyone says. And yeah, subscribe. Oh, also please support my thunderclap campaign for a mobile game I'm releasing featuring this dude, Mush. It's a monster collecting franchise I've been working on for like 2 years. And
go watch the video.
We need to build some hype. Yeah. Yes, help me record the Kickstarter video, which I'm trying to edit at the moment. Yeah, if you guys could support me with that, that'd be super awesome. Huge. It's going to be huge. Next Pokemon, just saying. Yeah, so cool. Cheers for watching. Leave comments below. Carry on the conversation below.
Oh, find me on Instagram.
Oh yeah, we leave our social meeds in the comments as well.
I don't post
description.
much.
Yeah, it's more than enough though, some would say. So yeah, see you all later. Peace out. Love you guys.